fall. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Brooke!
What an entrance. What a way to start Explosion. Hello, everybody. It's JB, Jeremy Moran with the Professor Mike today. Kicking it off with some hot knockouts action to kick off the show tonight.
How great is this? Nothing like the Impact Wrestling, nothing like the TNA knockouts, and that's what we have for you on the Explosion exclusive. Some interesting things to talk about when it comes to the current members of the Knockouts Impact Wrestling roster as it relates to the Knockouts champion Gail Kim. We'll get to that as this matchup progresses.
And her opponent from the Big Apple, Velvet Sky!
Here she comes, TNA Knockout Velvet Sky. Both ladies, former Knockouts champions. Both ladies not too fond of the current champion, Gail Kim. But right now, I believe if Taz were here, there would be some sort of... Well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to sit back and watch like everyone else.
You know, Taz sort of got off the pigeon bandwagon.
Yeah, well, I think I'm back on the pigeon bandwagon after this entrance. Give me a break. Are you serious? Here comes Velvet Sky and Brooke.
Let them loose, JB.
Two knockouts in action as we kick off this edition of Explosion. Wow, the knockouts so popular no matter where we go. And I'll tell you what, we do know these two ladies will be joining us in the upcoming Maximum Impact Tour in the United Kingdom.
Can't wait. History-making Impact Wrestling Tour of Europe upcoming. So many great events. I know we're going to be in Ireland. I know it's going to be Scotland, throughout England as well. And JB, we cannot wait to bring this great Impact Wrestling broadcast to Europe.
For the first time ever, we're going to be originating live from Glasgow, a live broadcast. And, of course, everybody in the UK is going to get to see it first. So there you go. Brooke takes a bow. Velvet says, all right, that's good. Let's see what happens.
You brought up the name Gail Kim, the reigning Knockouts champion. And I can tell you repeated conversations that I have had with the other members of the Impact Wrestling Knockout roster, i.e. Velvet Sky and Brooke. They'll tell you about the lack of respect that they feel from Gail Kim. What's Gail been saying week after week? I have absolutely no competition.
Well, you take a look at the fact that there's a couple things Gail obviously feels the need to let everyone know. Gail Kim, there's a little miss from Velvet Sky, who, by the way, there's no miss there. As Velvet and Brooke continue to get in each other's head here as we continue this Knockouts matchup. And talking about Gail Kim, she has made it very clear, you know, whether it's her Knockouts championship, whether it's the fact that Pro Wrestling Illustrated voted her the #1 female wrestler in the world again, that Gail Kim feels like she is above the rest, and that has been the whole premise of this open challenge. She's beat everybody here. Somebody from outside the company come in and try to do the same, and so far it's been unsuccessful.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The lack of respect towards a Velvet Sky, towards a Brooke from Gail, insisting there is no competition on the roster, and that's why she wants to go outside to issue that open challenge. And I know Gail has said it. Somebody from the open challenge happens to beat her, she'll give them a title shot. But I mean, can you talk about Velvet Sky and Brooke without even considering them for a championship match?
Well, both ladies have won the Knockouts Championship. As a matter of fact, Mike, today it was Velvet Sky who won her first Knockouts Championship in Wembley Arena. And we're certainly looking forward to headed back there as well. Velvet going to be very excited to be making more history coming up on the UK tour. Right now she's locking in that side headlock on Brooke. As these two evenly matched so far in this contest. Holds on to the ropes there a bit to avoid any contact and takes this opportunity to...
Go ahead, JB.
I'm speechless. Oh, wow. What a drop kick. Sends her to the floor and has a bad landing on that leg. Can she recover? We're going to find out. Velvet Sky versus Brooke. Knockouts action here on Explosion. We are back. It's Knockouts action. Velvet Sky one-on-one with Brooke. And these two knockouts have been going at it full strength. And during the break, Brooke playing a few mind games as well, toying with Velvet about getting back into the ring.
But at this point, Velvet remains in control. Going to grab that side headlock. We talked about Gail Kim, reigning Knockouts champion, before the commercial break. consensus opinion among the other knockouts is, Velvet flung out to the floor by Brooke. And you talked about a bad landing earlier. That one was face first.
Boy, it looked like Velvet just squared down on the nose almost. It looked like she was grabbing right in the middle of her face, that mat. Hard landing for Velvet Sky, and now Brooke on the outside of the ring to capitalize with a right boot to the midsection, and now picks her up by the hair and
look out.
Oh, wow. Into the stairs. Wow. You heard that thump.
Consensus opinion, though, among the other knockouts is that without the association that Gail Kim has had for the past month or two with Lady Tapa, that she would not be dominating the division the way she is, and I think that's a pretty strong, a pretty sound opinion.
Oh, Brooke, now look at this. Over the rail on the outside, and now
you just hate to see that.
Trying to humiliate Velvet Sky. And these two, whether it's inside or outside the ring, feel a huge level of competition with one another. Whether they're competing in the ring, whether they're competing in photo shoots, magazine covers, you name it. No love lost between these two. Here's a cover by Brooke. And as we have seen, Brooke and Velvet both aligned with some very interesting gentlemen here in Impact Wrestling.
It's a good point.
Velvet Sky, of course, with the X Division champion, Chris Sabin, and Brooke with the former World Heavyweight Champion, the former president of the Aces and Eights, Bully Ray.
That's something that these two obviously have in common, and I think maybe when you look at the way that their careers have progressed in the past couple of months, one might say that in terms of their in-ring abilities, maybe almost put on the back burner.
Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? Just fish hooked. Velvet Sky. You see the relentlessness of Brooke just staying right on her. And you talk about those career paths, very interesting that, you talk about Bully Ray, Chris Sabin, both former World Heavyweight Champions. And look at this. Strength by Velvet Sky, picking Brooke right up now and into the corner.
Desperation move, but really what else was Velvet going to do? First the fish hook you talked about, trying to rearrange the facial features that Brooke was up to, and then a variation of the camel clutch. And Velvet just able to gain just a short amount of separation, and then immediately it's Brooke back to the offense.
What in the world? Here we go. Oh, does not connect as Brooke came in full force, and Velvet now back up on her feet into the ropes. Ducks the clothesline, and Velvet now, they both connect, and it looks like both of these TNA knockouts are down.
Yeah, clotheslines on the minds of both of these knockouts, both connect, and we'll see who's the first to recover and take the important next step towards potentially winning this match.
And now both knockouts, Velvet Sky, Brooke. Trading exchanges now. Atomic drop on Brooke.
I like that. Little knockouts, old school move there.
And again, it looks like for a second time, and drops her right down on that knee. And Brooke is hurting into the ropes. Velvet does not connect. Brooke able to get out of the way at the last second. Now puts the boots into the midsection of Velvet Sky.
Boy, matchup has gone back and forth, but I think to this point, Brooke has been in control a little bit more than Velvet. See if Velvet can get untracked and put together a series of offensive moves. He's had those flurries, but, this may do it right here.
Check this out. Midsection kick, and then down. Face first, cover, 2 and 3.
Your winner, Velvet Sky.
Look out, Gail Kim. Victorious over Brooke. TNA knockout. Velvet Sky gets the win in knockouts action this week on Explosion.